Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
What does that mean? It's just a picture. Are we supposed to meet someone there? It's like one of those messages a kidnapper sends in a horror movie.
That's enough of that. Come on, let's go.
Hurry up, Qingque. We'll be fossils by the time you're finished.
I heard there was a disaster in the Divination Commission's delve? I'm surprised you're in the mood to play right now, Qingque.
Even if the sky was gonna collapse on the Divination Commission, the Master Diviner would be there to hold it up. But Anyway, I didn't come here just to play. She ordered me to wait here for our guests. Time is precious. I'm simply multitasking. It's the place in the photo, all right. Is this a games parlor? What kind? Isn't this hand a problem? I have the worst luck. Oh, hi there! I can tell just by looking at you that you're the Divination Commission's guests. I know, I'm sorry. I was going to wait for you by the statue, but... Ah! Triplet! But folks from the Realm Keeping Commission descended on the area. It's too loud over there now. Pass! Pass! So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better to meet somewhere quieter? Four of a kind! And wouldn't that be more fun, too? Better to show you the real Exalting Sanctum and introduce you to a true Xianzhou pastime, Celestial Jade! Victory! Now that my wish has been fulfilled, there's nothing holding us back. I must apologize for your long wait, honored guests.
It wasn't too long. Seeing your enthusiasm for this Celestial Jade game has stoked my curiosity.
The Realm Keeping Commission, if you need help.
I'm glad to hear it. You clearly have excellent taste. Ah, look.
It's an ancient tree. We call it the Ambrosial Arbor. It was once the Xianzhou.
I didn't know the Skyfaring Commission were history buffs. Not bad. Younger generations usually don't know much about it. It's said that the Ambrosial Arbor is an ancient remnant from when the Xianzhou roamed the ether. From a distance, it looks like half a tree stump. But according to records of the early nation, in its prime, it wound into the heavens and from it celestial bodies hung.
Meaning?
It means the tree was as tall as the sky and stars hung from its branches.
So, how big was it? Bigger than the Express? Bigger than Herta Space Station? No, that can't be right.
stars hung from its branches. Then how did it fit in the Cienjo?
Those are metaphors. You shouldn't take poetry so literally. Anyway, it's just a legend. I see this view every day on my way to work. I'm kind of bored of it. Let's go.
I don't believe
Need your extractor
in ghosts.
cleaned or your star skiff serviced? Look no further.
We're almost there, everyone. Stay close. Just a heads up, please don't go running off once we're inside. You may be the Master Diviner's guests, but she hates people who don't abide by rules and regulations. Oh, and people who ask too many questions, not to mention... Please, don't push her buttons.
We're just here for the questioning. We'll leave as soon as it's over.
So strange.
Oh, let me guess, the gate isn't working?
I don't understand. It's never been locked before. And no one told me to take a key. Hey, I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our guests.
Are you really from the Divination Commission?
Don't scare me. Master Diviner wouldn't let anything bad happen on her watch. There's no need to panic, okay? This isn't the only entrance into the Divination Commission. I know an emergency access.
I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'll end your misery.
Here it is.
You seem familiar. Is this where you come to avoid doing work?
You're pretty sharp. Divination Commissions. Ugh, this Stellaron corrosion. What's going on? Great. This gate won't open either. We've kept the Master Diviner waiting. No doubt she'll blame unreliable Chinchilla for messing up once again.
I knew I'd offended that diviner. That's why she sent this girl to help us.
Miss Qingqi, if you don't mind, may I take a look?
Huh? Oh, no need. Actually, I was just being polite. Let me show you. This thing is pretty fun. Wow, you're amazing, Mr. Yang. You handled that well for an outsider. I officially hand over the title of Keeper of the Loafing...
Anyone here surprised? Anyone?
Here comes trouble.
Can't we run around to them?
I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
How many can you block? Strike with heart.
Told you I could.
I'm first.
Don't mess with me. A sharp scythe needs targets.
What's that?
I'm sorry, the Cloud Knights have orders from the Master Diviner to secure the Commission's safety. The area...
Was that the wind? A new crucible for the furnace. What?
What a headache. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Blade and flight! Told you I could fight.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery.
Was that fire? You could be good firewood. What was that?
This is the Matrix of Prescience, a large-scale Jade Abacus calculation terminal.
We've heard the term Jade Abacus a few times now. Would you mind explaining what it is, Miss Qingque?
A Jade Abacus is just... a Jade Abacus. That's a good question, Mr. Yang. It might take me a minute to give you an answer. The book, Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as living jade engraved with symbols for... Just like engraving a seal, the craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols into pieces of jade and then insert them into machines to get them to operate according to a certain intention. Some jade abacuses are small enough to fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into instruments of calculation, so we can simulate the future and learn from the past. Take the Matrix of Prescience here as an example. As long as sufficient information is provided, it can answer questions on anything, from the evolution of natural phenomena to the metabolism of living things. They say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Noose, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands.
Seems like it, but Jade Abacus does sound a lot better. Besides, ordinary computers don't have cool backstories. Technology handed down from even in Madame Herta's space station. I never saw anything related to Noose.
Anyway, don't dwell on names. As long as the machine works, what does it matter whether it's a Jade Abacus or a computer? Just like today, would it have mattered if Baichue had brought you here instead of Qingque? It makes no difference at all. We're almost at the Matrix of Prescience core. The Master Diviner should be waiting.
Diviner Fu, how are things progressing?
We're fluctuating between the heaven and thunder trigrams. A step forward bridges no distance hence.
And for those who don't speak Fu Shen?
It's an utter disaster. How's that for a Divination Commission fortune? The matrix of prescience has stopped operating, and the symbols have dimmed. There are Stellaron spirits wreaking havoc inside the Commission, and the Cloud Knights are struggling to protect civilians. I want to restore the matrix of prescience, but I have no forces available. And on top of all of that, General, we still have to deal with the Stellaron hunter you handed to us. If that's not an utter disaster, then I don't know what is.
But you're Fu Shen, the seer, the boundless omniscient. Bringing luck and avoiding misfortune is your strong suit.
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for fortune to fluctuate. There's no escaping it. The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and then make the right decision.
And that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fu Shen the seer? As for reinforcements, you didn't. Look, help has just arrived.
Master Diviner, I brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order. So, General.
Well, since they're here already, I may as well make use of them.
Entering the matrix of prescience without my permission is a breach of protocol. Would be an ungracious thing to say in the present circumstances. Qingque is often unreliable, but she comes through for us when the need arises. It's nice to have people I can entrust with difficult matters. I'm not like the General, and you don't even belong to my commission. I certainly won't be bossing you.
No need for the formalities. We heard what the General said. If you need something from us, just say the word.
Very well, then I'll keep this brief. The Divination Commission is currently understaffed. I need your help to restart the Matrix of Prescience's space terminals. Yes, but you needn't worry. You have my permission. Qingque will accompany you. She'll be in charge of restarting the terminal. As
I hath divined our future. We are destined to be errand runners.
What? Which map?
The universal one? Good enough.
Let me see. This is the temporal terminal. Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time. That should do it.
What? You just matched up those symbols. Is that it?
The more complex something is, the more important it is to keep it simple.
If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it?
Maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while. Like me.
What the heck is this? It looks like a walking...
Take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the Cianzhou. It's an arumaton. It's guarding the matrix of prescience. They're stationed at various strategic...
I feel like it needs a sign saying mortals forbidden or something. Are you sure it won't fly into a rage if we walk...
We're here by order of the Master Diviner.
Passage prohibited.
March! You should join the Divination Commission. Quick, do something!
Great.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time for swordplay. Blade and flight.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I can breathe easy again.
Here! Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
Naughty child.
What a headache. Practice is over. Swords descend!
Try that again!
Strike with heart!
This must be the spatial terminal. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that. Next.
Let me guess. Time, space. I bet the next terminal is energy related.
Darn, the Karma Terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish causal relationships. We did it. All 3 terminals activated. Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner. Well done. Now, to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the core may feel a few... Are you ready?
Is this really necessary? I said I'd cooperate with you.
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals. So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the Matrix of Press. The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth, and they're far more effective than a conversation.
Then please, Master Diviner, witness my destiny.
Here? All for that?
Well, not what you were expecting.
I can't believe it. But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong. Kafka has nothing to do with the Stellaron, but you... It's you! Ha! Absurd! I'd never have thought it. Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish. I must report this to the General immediately. Please excuse...
You go ask her. I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
Go.
Wanna spar?
Go.
Hi. You haven't changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state. Concerned about me? I'm fine. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me. Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going. Cienjo's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us to get involved. Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1. The Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Cienjo. You know this now. 2. Someone else brought the Stellaron into the Cienjo and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the Matrix of Prescience against me. To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Cienjo Alliance to know. As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Cienjo Alliance could never have guessed it. If the Stellaron hunters were here for you. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to in the future that Elio chose. The power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something, and that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person and to help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Xianzhou will... What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Xianzhou? Quite the plot twist, don't... Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong time. There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, you know, even eons can be killed.
Hey, Luocha! You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going, it's interesting. So, eons can die, huh? Weird.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the...
I don't understand. They're all eons.
Are you really from the Xianzhou? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaosha.
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day.
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know...
Fine. How's this?
Oh, this one?
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. Ah, I'd quite forgotten. For...
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just, we don't put body... The Foxians and the Videodora have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers place their dead in... As for the Videodora, my mom calls the Videodora long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Your mother is right. The Videodora are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Perm. The power was a rare inheritance.
I've heard the story of Long the Permanents and their descendant, but for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal, and will eventually reach...
Let me ask you one more question. Friend?
No.
So, a sweetheart?
Oh, miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative. We met only... Let's leave it at that, shall we? I think we've all had enough rest.
Want to see what I can do? Stop this!
You! Nothing major.
Let me through!
I've no interest in conflict.
I'll stop.
Dodge this! Take this! Rise, Venus!
Want to see what I can do?
Fighting is... Mara struck.
It looks like someone's hurt. Silent, but I've only...
Enough. The truth of life and death. With the sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Let me through!
Eternal slip. The dead return!
Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I thought you were okay. You're a puppet.
My motor is broken. I can't... Are you a Cloud Knight? Good.
Locha, silent, but I'm sorry.
I happen to...
Well, it's just...
Don't worry, Miss Sushi. You might get an aching or numbing sense.
It won't work.
Be it mechanical or organic.
How? Oh, what kind of metal?
Abundance.
Very good. We, no longer... As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive. A Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wake span might have been cut short.
Strange accident?
Come with me. I've never seen any...
You know, even eons can be killed. Are you kidding? I just want to tell stories from the past. Stories about eons that have fallen. Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the Order, Tazeronth the These names were once known all over the universe. Now they've all but disappeared, leaving behind only masterless. And currently, there are 3 ways in 1, 2, in a war between. So, the Xianzhou too are engaged. As far as I know, the predecessors of the Alliance were the Elixir Seekers. But immortality turned out to be a curse for the Xianzhou. That's when the hunt appeared, firing an arrow and felling the ambrosial arbor. What do you think? Fascinating. They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never. Hold on. And... Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
Did Kafka escape? How are we gonna explain this to the Master Divine?
If what she said is true, we won't have to explain it.
Hey, did she brainwash you? Wasn't this the dead tree Qingque showed us earlier? How did it grow all of a sudden?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even the long-lived might not witness something like this in their lifetime.
Such extraordinary energy.
Mr. Yang, do you mean the Stellaron is making the Ambrosial Arbor grow?
Yes, the Stellaron the Cloud Knights are searching for.
Unless Kafka deceived the Matrix of Prescience.
Stay calm, Diviner Fu. The Matrix of Prescience does not lie. The logic you have laid out concerning Kafka makes... I agree there is a hostile external force at work on the Luofu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Kafka's revelations confirm my suspicions.
General, when did you have these...
The moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed himself. The Xianzhou has the blood. The Stellaron corrosion continues to flood into the ship. And the Stellaron hunters aren't the ones behind the curtain. No. As soon as I set eyes on Blade, it was clear to me. Nevertheless, Lady Fu, your intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before. These Stellaron hunters are a captivating group.
General, we must retain all urgency.
It's the Stellaron. No need to search high and low.
Every crisis is a turning point. A problem is easier to resolve when you know where it lies. Am I coming up with a plan again?
Of course. I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the ready.
From my perspective, convening the Cloud Knights is our immediate priority. We must head into the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor. Expel the Stellaron spirits.
As ever, the Master Diviner's omniscia provides for the fastest solution. However, sometimes speed is not everything. I have known the Stellaron's location for a while now.
General?
Well?
You're a scoundrel.
Pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have chosen to make their move now. Which means the
You've been sitting on that this whole time? How will you justify the losses if something goes wrong, General?
Please, Lady Fu. I still have forces to deploy. We were in need of extra hands, and the Stellaron hunters were kind enough to bring us together with the Astral Express. How could I look the other way?
The General's smiling again. Definitely Aaron.
It's my fault. I had higher expectations of... Please, we can't keep getting them to do everything for us. Since when did we run out of people on the Why are you staring? Do I need to remind you, General, that the Ambrosial Arbor's access point is a closely guarded...
A violation of the rules and regulations. I would like... As such, Lady Fu?
Under...
You've been eager to discover for yourself what it is to be a general, have you?
You've never given me the opportunity, and now suddenly...
As for our astral friends, I hereby Lady Fu will deploy the cloud. This is no
You've never really seen us as outsiders, huh?
Miss Tingyun, I would like you to continue to serve as a guide.
Oh, of course, General. I am duty-bound.
I step forward. The ambrosial. I step forward. The ambrosial arc. I had long and pursuing Kafka's. He really the star skiff is.
One zero 1010.
I still have important tasks from the General.
Wait.
No need. My omniscia has.
Are you...
Well said.
Look at all the people gathered here. Not a good day for commuting on the LaFu. The Artisanship Commission Delve should have suspended operations after the Stellaron corrosion began. Why haven't these people taken...
Maybe the Artisanship Commission are just more dedicated to their work? The Divination Commission's diviners aren't exactly a hard act to follow.
At the end of the day, work is work. You need it to live. You know, Marge, adults forget what relaxation means after a certain age.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Just speaking from the heart, that's all.
I think they call that complaint.
Are any of the paths in this world easy to tread? The Artisanship Commission is full of workshops, building state-of-the-art mechanisms. Periodically stirring up trouble is part of their tradition. Entire buildings vanish. It seems like the craftsmen are too afraid to go in. But they have nowhere to run to either. We should...
Either way, we'll have to go in. Let's ask around first.
What a headache.
Blade and flight! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next?